We're off to a great start.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know.
Just like start the video like this.
I've already started recording, so, you know, I guess this is a good way to start. Hello, everyone. My name is nixxiom, and welcome back to another episode of the Great Eastern Kingdoms Walking Challenge. I'm joined by Krendor today.
Hey, what's up? I'm here again.
That's right, and we're dead.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, right. To be fair, we did kind of log out at a very inconvenient place last time.
That's true. The guards were like walking away, and it was like, we'll be fine.
Right.
Well.
Also, did we ever figure out like where we're going?
No. So,
because
I think
people left YouTube comments, but I didn't read them.
Oh, okay, that's good. I think we were gonna try to cross the Badlands crater.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then we gotta go a different way.
All right.
So yeah, we'll see.
I just rezzed.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm running back.
I'm being attacked by a spider.
Nice. So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. What is today? Today's Wednesday. I got married on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, I think I talked about that in the last episode. So that's all said and done.
Yep.
All taken care of. It went really well. Had to, you know, do the big awkward first dance, but luckily, me and the lady got to practice for about 12 minutes beforehand. Then I had to do the even more awkward first dance with my mom.
Yeah.
Which was very awkward because my mom chose the song and I didn't even know what it was, so it was a surprise. So it was like this big sappy, like, you know, mother-son song.
I see.
Yeah, and then I had to give a big old speech in front of a bunch of people, but that wasn't that bad. However, the best part was is that a role player? Oh no, it's a guard. Oh my good! I'm getting
speeding the spider.
Stop! We're getting slaughtered out here.
Stop!
Best part though.
Yo, I'm actually making it pretty far. Look at this. Oh, there we go.
No, I'm like way down here. I don't see nothing. Best part of the wedding though was I got to we had this elaborate prank in quotes that me and one of the groomsmen planned out, where when I went to cut the cake, like I would go up to cut the cake, and I would be like, oh, someone bring me a knife, and then my friend Sean would bring me a claymore, but like a small claymore, like maybe only like about like 5 feet or something. I don't even know. And then I would look at it and I'm like, no, like I need something bigger than that. And then he had an even bigger claymore that he would bring out in front of everyone. And so we got to do that. So imagine this tiny little cake. Well, it's not that tiny, but this tiny little cake being cleaved in half by this giant claymore. So it was great.
That is pretty great.
Yeah. Like it was all formal and stuff and fancy and suits and ties and whatnot, but I had to throw a little bit of nixxiom in there, so I had to bring out the claymore.
I love that. Just using a giant ass claymore.
Yeah. How was your wedding back in the day?
It was pretty good. We had a COVID-19 wedding, so we saved a lot of money because we didn't have to like have a bunch of people at the wedding.
Oh, okay.
So we went to the church my parents go to, and then we got married there, and there was like my grandparents and just like some close family, and then her close family, and so it was only like, I want to say like 11 or 12 of us in total.
Oh,
so it was pretty small. And then we went back to my mom's house, and she just made a bunch of food, and then we drank and ate food, and we were like, woo, and we were married.
Okay.
Yeah. So honestly, it was nice. You know, it was honestly nice just having a lot of close family and not just like, oh, it's random Steve. Who are you? And then he's like, I'm random Steve. He's like, I'm here for the food or something.
Right.
So yeah, it was pretty nice. And, you know, we saved a lot of money doing it that way as well.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would say we probably had about maybe like 80 people, something like that. My friend Silas, he's about to get married too. He was actually one of my groomsmen, and I'm going to be one of his groomsmen. So, after I got married, it's like, okay, Silas, it's your turn. But he's saying that, like, he's one of those people that just knows everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Him and the lady friend. So he's saying that they're probably going to have like 400 plus people.
Woo.
And I'm like, goodness gracious. He was like telling me like how much they were like putting aside for it and blah, 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 blah. Like her family's going to help, but he's going to have to like jump in too. And oh my goodness, I feel terrible for him feeding that many people.
That was like my cousin's wedding. His wife is like a really big family. And so they had like, it was probably like that. Maybe not 400, but it was like 200.
Yeah.
I would say like 200 to 300. Like it was a lot, but you kind of just get lost in the crowd at that point. So they just like have to make the rounds and you're just kind of chilling watching.
Right.
So it's not as bad if you're like one of the spectator people of the wedding, but being the actual people getting married, you're like, oh, we have to go say hi to literally everybody.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that part was kind of like during the reception, like, I got to make sure I say hi to everyone, but it was all right. Yeah. I'll say as well that Mookluk was here.
Oh, nice. How was he?
He was actually my best man. And he was here for a week. It was the second time in the States. And I admit, I felt terrible for him because when he got here, like I had spent so much time, preparing for the wedding that like when he got here, I didn't really have anything planned for like him to do.
Oh yeah.
Or for us to do. So we did find some things to do before the wedding. Like we went to Wilmington, North Carolina, and like we checked out the USS North Carolina battleship there. So that was cool for him. Mm-hmm. But we also got to play D&D for the first time together. And we actually role played as nixxiom and Mookluk. So I had my friend Sean, who is another one of my groomsmen. He's a DM, so he DM'd. We got to play, and playing as nixxiom and Mookluk was amazing. Like it was. I wish that we had like recorded the session like somehow, just because of the sheer amount of like absurdity that came out of it. I don't even know if I should tell the stories, just because like they're so. What's the word I'm looking for? At one point, nixxiom's an idiot, right? Like
right.
He's not going to do anything. You got to provoke him. You got to know how to speak his language. So at one point, Mookluk made a comment, like the group. To keep it simple, the group was they were a bunch of escaping prisoners, and one of the guardsmen, Mookluk, was like, oh, nixxiom. That guy said that guy said that you have no balls. And nixxiom, of course, is like, what? What did he say? I'll have you know I have plenty of balls. And so, like, nixxiom, gets up, he's angry, he, like, snaps the chains that are, like, holding his, like, wrists together, because he's, big, strong warrior guy, so he just breaks them. And then Silas, the guy I mentioned a second ago, he had actually grabbed this guy from behind and was grappling him. So I did this like intimidation check where nixxiom like looks at Silas's character and he's like, lower him down. And so I succeed this check and Silas lowers this dude in front of nixxiom, and nixxiom is unzipping his pants and he's like, I'll show you balls. And then I'm like, okay, hold on guys, real fast. Let me just roll for inches here. So I get this D20 and I roll it. I get a natural 20. So nixxiom just whips out this anaconda, and Sean, our DM, was like, dude, he's just laughing his ass off. He's like, oh, dude, this guy's so stunned by like your manhood. He takes a 1d6 of damage, took 5 damage just from the size of this thing. And so, and then nixxiom crushed his skull. So it was great. Yeah.
That does sound pretty amazing.
Yeah, we played for several hours, so I definitely have lots of stories of Mukluk being a complete coward and nixxiom just being this big, lovable brute. But that was a ton of fun. Ton of fun. So
Yeah, it sounds like it was fun. What have you done any more D&D aside from that, or is that your big D&D as of late?
no, that's been the only thing. Like I've been so busy with like all the wedding prep and stuff. I have not had time to like DM my game. So like every week I've had to tell the guys like, look, I just don't have time to like prepare for a session. But they understand. So now that the wedding is done, I actually just last night, for example, I was sitting and I was working on like some terrain and stuff, like kind of planning out this whole, whatchamacallit, this whole like layout for this like encounter that the players are about to experience. I'm actually using these like magnetic like D&D tiles from a company called oh, why am I drawing a blank all of a sudden? Modular Realms.
Oh, yeah.
I'll link them down below in the description for anyone that wants to check these guys out. But long story short, have I told you about these guys?
I think you did, not on a video, but off video.
Off video, yeah. So just in a nutshell, they're like this very small D&D company. I think it's only like maybe 1 or 2 people, but they just do magnetic D&D tiles. And somehow through a series of events, I started talking to these people, and blah blah blah. And somehow I ended up becoming their first ever affiliate. And I guess this is the first time I'm making a video where I'm actually shouting them out. But like, hey, check them out. But I've been using like their magnetic D&D tiles for like all my games. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, so I'm just kind of like preparing a whole layout right now. And yeah, so maybe we'll play like this upcoming Saturday or Sunday. So
Nice.
so how you been doing, man? Like I talked a lot in the last episode, but I had a lot to say.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's also, wait, are we supposed to go all the way down here? Are we supposed to cut up to the Southgate Pass?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. We got cut up, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh man, we gotta turn around.
Oh wait, yeah, we gotta go to the crater.
Yeah, we gotta go
through the.
yeah, we gotta go through like the little the thing where the trogs used to be.
Yeah, Trogtown.
Yeah, Trogtown. Okay, I'm gonna turn around.
All right. Yeah, because we can't. If we go to Dunmoreau, we gotta go to Iron Forge and die a bunch and get to the tram. And then,
Right.
Yeah, so I think this is probably a better path if we can get across, but I think we can.
Right. Okay.
Um,
You said
I
that
don't
you
know, pretty
interviewed
good.
some people.
Yeah, I did a Blizzard dev interview. I don't think I can post it yet, but I did it.
Nice.
And then I actually made a video. It's done really well as of last week. I did pointless top 10 things you never noticed in World of Warcraft.
Oh, I actually saw that.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I didn't watch it, but
But
I
you
saw
saw it.
I saw it pop up, and I thought it was. I put it on my watch later playlist.
Nice. I'll take it.
Yes, because I was like, oh, that looks cool. I want to see what he came up with.
Yeah, so that video's done exceptionally well. Like, in comparison, normally my pointless top 10s get like, at this point, after like 4 days, they're usually around like 15 to 20,000 views. This one's at 33,000 and climbing.
Nice.
So it's doing pretty spicy.
Really good.
And I had a feeling it was gonna do well because people like to learn about stuff they've never seen before. And honestly, like a lot of people like, dude, I didn't know like half of these, or some people didn't know any of them, but
Right.
there's some really cool stuff. Like I'll give you one, which is in the thumbnail, and it's that Encourage. If you go from like a top-down view of Encourage, it's actually like shaped like a scarab beetle.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And then I found that out, and I was like, dude, that's pretty sick. And
That's
so,
cool.
yeah, I put that in. That's like number 10. But yeah, if you look at the thumbnail of that video, you'll see it's kind of in the shape of a beetle. So it's
Okay.
pretty neat.
It's cool.
Yeah. So I did that. Been doing my, live streams. My live streams are the most stable thing that keeps going.
Right.
And then I've been painting some Warhammer, been playing some Warhammer, which, you know, again, always doing that.
Right.
And then I've been making a couple other WoW videos. I got some experimental WoW videos I'm working on, just like some opinion type things. So I'm releasing one of those in the next couple of days. And yeah, so I mean, I'm just with WoW pre-patch and everything coming up, I'm just trying to get some more WoW stuff going.
Right.
Because I've been kind of motivated more than usual. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll put up more videos than my typical one pointless top 10.
Right. Where are you, by the way?
I'm in the middle of the trogs running at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm still on the road.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I completely did not luck out with this Ironforge Mountaineer just patrolling exactly where I need to spawn at.
Yeah. No, I'm past. I'm just getting trogged.
Okay. Trogging it up.
Yep, trogging it up.
Okay.
And my latest video I'm working on, I actually recorded everything. I just got to do some more filming for it, like B-roll type stuff. But I made a video about being a noob versus being a pro in WoW. And not just like, oh, this guy's bad, this guy's good. Like, first time you ever played the game versus like when you've already played it. Because I made a WoW machinima back like 9 years ago. It's got like 1 million views. And it was about this guy that starts the game, and he's like, oh my god, this is so cool. There's like a house over there. I can go explore it. I'm like, whoa, I could take the Zeppelin, and like, who knows where I go? And then it goes to like, it's all like bright and contrasty, and then it cuts to like grayscale, and some guy's like, oh yeah, that house, I've been there before. It's whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
and some guy's like, oh yeah, that's the Zeppelin. I've taken the Zeppelin before. It just takes you to Stranglethorn.
Right.
And it's like, it's like kind of go into depth of like why that is and like different things, and being like, I think some people just miss that initial sense of wonder that the world provides. And it's like, you only really get that once outside of maybe new expansions or new content or trying things you never tried before. So it's kind of, it's something that people miss. Cause I mean, it even ties into real life. Like there's plenty of times you do something in real life and you're like, that's the only time I'll get to do that. Right. And you kind of have nostalgia about it.
I did a video that came out earlier today. It was actually supposed to come out last week, but a friend of mine who I was like, hey, like release these videos while I'm like doing all the marriage stuff. A bunch of stuff came up, so I wasn't able to do it. But I put out a video earlier today, very typical nixxiom video where I'm playing the War Within beta. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to play the beta for like 2 hours. I'm going to record the experience. And then I'm going to like tell you, the viewer, like what happened. So I put that video out today, and that video is doing very, very well. It ended up being pretty long. It was like 21 minutes or something. And people seem to be really enjoying it. Like just like I felt the video turned out great. Like I think it was like well balanced with like the criticism of like the good and the bad with the War Within. I'm very, I don't know. I don't know how the community is going to receive the War Within. I'm a little off topic here, but well, I'm sort of on topic at the same time. I'm talking about WoW.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. It seems like whenever I put out a video saying, yeah, here's the War Within, like, let's talk about it. Let's geek out about it for a second. Everyone is just kind of like, it's either like, oh yeah, this looks okay, or it's like, nah, this is shit. Like, I ain't playing this. But it's never like, it's always either or.
Right. Well, I would say that many of the people that aren't playing it probably haven't played retail WoW in a long time anyway.
That's true, yeah.
And I would say a lot of them are classic people that are just like, I haven't played since 75. And so they're just
not since kind of 1975.
Because I feel like you have a lot of classic viewers or classic WoW viewers.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if you were to,
yeah.
Because in comparison to other people, I mean, like if you go to some other YouTube channels, they probably have a lot more retail viewers than classic viewers. I like to think I'm a little bit in between, but I feel like you've done a lot of classic WoW content, which is why I say that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've always kind of been like an in-between person myself. I mean, it just depends. Like some people will say like, oh, like I'm a total like classic Andy. Like, you know, those are the comments on like your typical like classic WoW video I put out. But then there's the other side of the coin where I'll make videos about like, you know, Dragonflight or like War Within, and people will just be like, you know, you're just like a shill, like shilling for the latest expansion. So, you know, and it's funny because I made a video before I like disappeared for a bit to like do all the wedding stuff. And in this video, I was just like, oh, hey, like I'm going to make like 2 videos when I see you finally. Hey, I mean, I died, but I see you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make these videos talking about the War Within. I'm going to say like, oh, like the good stuff about the War Within when it comes out and like the bad stuff when it comes out. So like, you know, what War Within is doing right, what War Within is doing wrong. And, you know, already I put out this video, like just being like, oh, here's what I liked and what I disliked about the beta so far. And already I'm getting called like a shill and a hater. It's great. Like, you're like, oh, you criticized it. That means you hate Blizzard and want them to burn. And I'm like, no. And it's like, oh man, you said it was, you said it was okay. So that means that you're just a fanboy. No. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a lose either way situation, it seems.
I love it. Best part of the job. Absolutely love it. Hold on.
Yeah.
So is there a way to get down over here?
I mean, you can go down. Now I'm trying to figure out how you get out.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's not a way to get out of this. I told you.
I mean, there's got to be a way out.
No.
There's got to be. I think we just go down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you just drop.
I mean, I think. Wait. Oh, look. Wait, over there. I see it. Okay, we're gonna drop down. Follow me.
All right. Okay.
Ugh.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, you see the path?
Oh wait, I think I do kind of see it.
Yeah, it's kind of like zigzaggy.
Yeah. See, look at that. I knew it all along.
No, you didn't. Oh, wait, look at this.
I was gonna say, it's always fun. I'll go back to like my old WoW machinimas and just like I was literally in Wrath of the Lich King or Cataclysm or Panda, and every single one, people are like, "This is a dead game. Why are you covering this dead game?" And I'm like, And so I feel like it's just people there will always be people that'll be like, "This game sucks. Don't play it," and people that are like, "This is great. I'm having fun," and it's just that's what I think. It's because so many people have played the game. So like, even if they don't play it now, they played it at one point. So people will compare it to how when they played it or their favorite version of it or whatever it might be.
What is your favorite video game right now?
What is my favorite video game right now?
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
I would probably say, I mean, I still play Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon like every night and enjoy it.
Right.
Which is, so I mean, I guess technically that is one of my favorites. I mean, I still enjoy playing WoW a lot.
Okay.
Just because I've enjoyed Mr. Pandaria remix after getting carried.
Okay.
Like, the thing is, like, whenever I say like I'm enjoying WoW, I'm not like, it's
You're not
me
actually playing it. Yeah.
like,
I enjoy it when I'm
way.
not playing it, when other people are playing it for me.
Yeah, but that's like any game. Like when I played Elden Ring, I beat the game without playing it. Like I had the NPC summon bots carry me through it. And then like viewers would come in and fight fights as well. So like I beat the game without fighting anything.
All right.
That's my style though. So like when I play WoW,
my
like
style is not playing the game.
Yeah, I hate games.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. I hear.
So
Wolf.
Wolf. So yeah, I like WoW mount farming, and then I love like for a couple hours every week, I'll just go into WoW and just fly around and look for stuff for pointless top 10, which I'm not really like playing the game, I guess, but I'm you know, I'm exploring and like doing stuff, which to me is like fun. So like I'm having fun in the game. So I mean, you know, I don't have to like play the game, but I'm like playing it in my own way and learning stuff.
I understand. No, I do that sometimes myself. Just fly around the world, talk to people.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of making your own fun in that way. Because it's not like they're like, I want to play the game, so I have to boot up the latest patch and do the latest content. It's like, no, I can like do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. Like it's a game, you know, play it how you want. And so as long as I'm having fun doing that, that's the main thing. So somebody will come in and be like, what's the best class currently for meta? And I'm like, dude, you're asking the wrong person.
right.
So yeah.
Have you played Manor Lords by chance?
I've heard of it. I actually have it on my Steam wish list. Is it like a city builder?
Yeah, it's like a medieval city builder. I just bought it earlier today and was playing it.
How is it?
Pretty good. I mean, it's an early access game, so it's not done yet. But in what I've played so far, I mean, I can see why people are giving it like very positive ratings.
Is it like just medieval city building, or like what else is there?
It's just medieval city building, and then also like, you know, you kind of have like families that live in your like okay, so you start with like a bunch of little tents, and then you slowly, like, there's some people living in the tents, like some families, you know, just nomadic, you know, peasants traveling. And then they start, you know, you just like, okay, build a house. Okay, now build a well, like build a whatever. And then you slowly build like a little bustling medieval town. But I'm not that far into it. But from what I'm seeing is, you know, eventually you start you start like mining ores, and then you get a, you know, they can make a smithy and like, you know, a smelter. Start making swords and spears, and then you kind of like, you know, arm like a little militia. And like the way that it works is like the families that live in your village are like let's say you've got 30 people in your village, and then like, you know, some bandits attack the village, and let's say of those 30 people, like 18 of them are men, and then the remaining 12 are females. Well, the men will all get like, you know, their weapons, their swords and shields and stuff, and then they'll go out and fight the bandits and die. And then now you got all these like ladies coming around or like wandering around, and then you need like, you know, like more dudes to show up to like come and like balance out the population. So it's like a realistic, like a medieval kind of city builder, which, you know, it kind of makes you think like how, like back in the day, you know, your ye old medieval army, you know, a bunch of dudes go out, all get like slaughtered, and then like the village back home, like suddenly is nothing but like grannies and ladies and like young boys and stuff walking around. And it's probably like, you know, so it kind of like, from what I've seen so far, you know, it kind of very accurately is depicting that. So
yeah,
it's cool. Fun. It's fun so far, like, you know, arming the units and building up the town and stuff.
All right, yeah, I might check it out then.
Yeah, it's like $30 or something. There are so many mobs here. Goodness great. I'm going to try to get to that graveyard that we keep spawning at.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Yeah.
It does sound fun. I'm a big city builder type of person, too. I love city builder games.
Yeah. I really want to find a really good physics game. Like, you know them stupid YouTube shorts that pop up every now and then? And it's like some butthole, and he's like driving a car in some game. And like the car's like, and it like goes off like a ramp, and then it hits a thing, and it's like,
yeah.
And it's like, oh wow, look at the explosions, dude, based. You know, like I want to play that game, but I don't know what game that is. Like,
there's got to be somebody in the comments that knows.
Yeah, like I just want some like crazy accurate physics, you know, dirt bike, car, whatever, something simulator. Like that would be great.
That does sound fun. And then you just have a bunch of different levels where you could like drive off of stuff or like do flips.
Yeah, like I don't want to race or anything. I just want to like see things blow up. 'Cause that's what it's all about, dude. I made it.
I did too. Nice. Uh-oh. No, I didn't.
Hold on. One more death for Krendor. Oh my god. I just want to end this by saying that I absolutely hate this zone. I've always hated this zone. I always will hate this zone. This zone is for babies.
I think the zone's pretty neat.
Well, that's because you're a baby.
It might be.
Wait, isn't Conan the Barbarian's tomb at the top of this mountain?
It's either here or nearby, but it is around here, yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let's go. I'm gonna explore for a second.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was here or... In fact, I think I put it on one of my pointless top 10 lists.
Yeah, you should be like the expert here.
Hold on, finding. I believe I put it in caves. Or wait, no, crypts. It might be in crypts. Crypts?
I don't know.
Arzan crypts, Badlands, Dust Wind Dig. Hold on, where is Dust Wind? Hold on, calculating.
Oh, it's right. It's south of us.
South of us?
Yeah, Dustwind Dig.
Oh, yeah,
Look at
it's
the map.
down there. That's
I
where
ain't
it is.
walking over there. It's scary.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's wrap up here.
Yeah, we can go there next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely have a lot more stories to tell, but we can call it here, and I can save it for the next episode.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, Krendor, thank you for hanging out with me this evening. You gonna go stream after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stream.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Well, check out Modular Realms, linked down below in the description. If you play D&D, that is. And then, yeah, let's see. Tomorrow is, well, I guess it's Thursday in 4 minutes from now. So maybe we could try to like do something more serious where we release like an episode of this every Thursday.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
just commit to like a schedule.
Yeah. Schedules.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to let you go and I'm going to go make a thumbnail.
All right. That sounds good.
All right, friends. Well, thank you for listening. And Krendor, you've got the final word.
Watch my pointless top 10. See ya.